Hello everybody, it's Bea from Bespoke Crafts and welcome to my channel. Today's card I've used Sizzix Harrison, which is this one, and it is 665218. I've used the winter wardrobe for his hat, top hat, which is 664754. This is winter wardrobe and it's designed for all of Tim's colorized animals that he's done. I think this is the one that I used for the frame. I'm sure it's a tattered lace, so I've cut that out once and I've just recut the frame to just double that up. For this one I've used, for his shirt and collar and tie, I've used this one again. It's a Sizzix Tim Holtz. I don't know the number on it. When I've put it on the magnetic sheet I haven't written that down. I've used Warm Sunrise gilding flakes, but what I've also done is I've popped him up on foam tape, so he really does pop out. So I'm quite pleased with the way that's come out. I'm going to soften the edges up, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet, which is why it hasn't been done. So if you're watching the intro and you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. It does help my channel. We'd like you to welcome you on board. Hello to all my new subscribers and thank you so much for subscribing, and really hello to everybody else that's been with me for a good long while. So please subscribe, comment, like, share, hit that notification bell, and then you'll be notified when the new videos come out. So I'm going to do the editing now, so I shall talk to you in just a second. Hello everybody, I'm on the voiceover now. So these are the nested dies that I used. They are really pretty. I absolutely love the outline that they give. So I've done one base and then I'm going to use the centre one to do a like just to redo the frame around, just to give it that little bit of dimension. So I'm using my Gina Connect Blue, which is one of my favourites. What's my favourite really, which I think I will have said that many times. In the background now, because I'm talking, Merlin's decided to have a little natter as well. Those of you who don't know, Merlin is my African grey. He's a 13-year-old parrot. So what I've done with this is Harrison the lion, and I've already given you the number. And all I'm doing is I'm just using one base colour for each layer, and I'm only colouring in where you're going to see. So you'll see parts of it where I'm not going to colour in at all. You should be able to see the numbers, but I mean, you choose whatever colours that you want for him. I've decided to do him in browns. This is for a male birthday card. Going around the edges to make sure that I don't get any white showing. So yeah, that's just the process of colouring him. I am going to put some music on, and then I'll be quiet while I'm colouring in, just because it's not a lot to say about it really. It's just the process, and I'll talk a little bit later about how I'm going to put Harrison together. I saw this on Pinterest and it was by I was inspired by, I think it was Tammy Major. She's got some really lovely projects on Pinterest, so that's, you know, go have a look at her stuff and see what you think. But I saw hers. I wanted something a little bit different, and that's where the inspiration came from, this one. So I'll pop this music on now and then you can sit back and enjoy. as I'm just watching the video, I'm just wanted to mention that on the majority of dies now, you get the little debossed areas where you actually put the dies, you know, when you're layering them up, so it makes it so much easier for placement when you're putting everything back together again. So yeah, you can just see them very faintly. I just thought I'd mention that for you. You'll notice that where I keep putting this part of his face down, excuse me, because I'm just looking to get the right shade, and then just reapplying the same colour over and over until I get the slightly darker shade that I'm looking for. I think that's about 3 attempts of it, and really I think it takes 3 attempts to get the proper colour that colour actually is, if you get what I mean. I think it is anyway. I'm possibly wrong, but you can see that difference has made, if I can talk properly, that has made a lot of difference to the colour. So I'm just doing his ears now, and I've lost one, so I've had to recut that out, but I didn't put that in. So I'm just doing his muzzle now. And again, I will probably be putting several layers on. Now I'm changing my colour simply because that one, which I think it was E300, and I know E440, I need reinkers for both of those, so those are very nearly dry. It's hard to believe, really, isn't it, that his face, it consists of what? How many layers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers? Is it 1, 2, 3? Yeah, 5 different layers. No, 6 different layers. Yeah, 6 different layers. But the detail in these they're absolutely brilliant. No, it isn't 16 different layers. I don't know how many it is now. So what I'm doing, besides from counting the layers, is I've decided to use this really slim foam tape. I think I got it off Temu or somewhere. And I'm going to layer it up on foam tape to give it that 3-dimensional look. And I'm really pleased with the outcome of it. It really does look good. I was unsure whether to do his muzzle, but I did decide to do it, and I'm pleased I did. And I always find it easier when I'm going around in any shapes when you're using foam tape. If you take your foam tape off a little bit, it becomes a lot more flexible, so you can move it around the shape better. So that's just a little tip for you. You can see there that I'm thinking, shall I or shan't I? The pause was because I'm watching something on YouTube, and it took my attention. Sorry about the head there. I've obviously decided not to layer his face up on that bit, but I have done on the rest. I hope you all watched the collaboration that Handmade by Shirley and myself did. We're using on the 1st of September, using the Gummy Pan advent calendar. I don't know whether I've missed getting it this year. I'm currently talking to see if I can get one. I just completely forgot about it, and then my car wanted a big service, and that obviously had to take priority, but funds had come back again, so fingers crossed I can get one. If not, I'm going to be a bit cheesed off, but there you go, it is what it is. So you see his face coming to light now with his nose being put on there. I got these pickup tools as well from Amazon. I was running out of them, and I got 3 for I think it was $5.99. Really cheap, and all right as well. I don't suppose they're going to last forever, you know, but as long as the new better quality ones are. But yeah, they do the job. I've made him look a bit cross. I hope Colin don't think I think he's a bit cross. They're just doing the pinks of his ears now. And they will go on. I was in 2 minds to put any glasses on him, but I decided against it. He could have done with a monocle, really. I do hope that Merlin starts whistling. One of his previous owners, before my in-laws got him, they were a beautiful whistler, really professional, and he whistles like that. I don't do it very often, but it makes you stop when he does it. It's absolutely beautiful. So this is my vision coming. I wanted it to be a lion in a picture frame. So I'm just using the Made to Surprise dimension gloss on his nose and his eyes. I put a little bit too much on his eyes, so I had to do a little bit of a delicate operation. Now, as I mentioned in the intro, I'm not sure what the number of these dies is, but it is a Tim Holtz, and it's shirts and collars along with it's got a bowler hat and a top hat. So I cut them all out because I didn't know whether I was going to do them a dicky bow or a tie or what have you. So I'm just going to put this together and colouring it in. I'm using my bone folder just to press down on the lapels, and I shall put a little bit of the foam tape on the jacket lapels just so that they do stand out a little bit. Again, sorry about my head there. And I've just gone in with blues and purple. The shirt and jacket and tie do look really effective, don't they? I've absolutely chuffed to bits with them, and it just fits straight on him like that. It looks brilliant. I really do like it. If you're still with me, which I hope you are, can I just remind you to subscribe, like, comment and press the notification bell for me, and share the video if you wish. So there you go. He's got his top hat on now. I just want it a bit on the wonk, covering his ear. Now this is the I just wanted to colour it in. I am sorry about this brush. It was just at hand. So I'm just using black acrylic paint just to do the base of it. Messy job, but it is probably, I think, about 3 o'clock in the morning, so I can't be banging about. And I've used gilding gum, and I've left it too long to dry. I thought I've not really used it really, but I got that to go with it's the indigo blue with the luscious pigment powder, but I thought it'd be alright with the gilding flakes as well, but it's not ideal. So literally just putting these on very carefully so they don't end up flying about all over, and I literally just want the frame doing, just around the outside, and that's where it had dried off, so I'm just put a little bit of glue on there. Burnishing it down a little bit. And there you go. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. I like the way it's come out. You won't see me doing the hat because I already had one made up in the pack. So unfortunately you won't see me make that. And I'm just going to put a little bit of foam tape on the back of his hat just to make it level with the rest of the lion's head, so it sits flat. I know he's coming out of the frame, but I'm not bothered about that. I quite like that. So there you go, that's him done. So there's my card base, and it is 5 7/8 by 5 7/8. I'm making myself, it's just an A4 piece of card folded in half. Now I'm going to use my Colop DMart Create little hand printer. I use it all the time. We don't have a big printer. This thing is so handy, I use it all the time. So literally I just print out whatever I want to say. And then it's easy as that. So it has got 3 sentiments on there, and I think what I'm going to do now is, no, I'm not. What I do on the card, you will see me do this. On the back, I print out that it's handmade by Bespoke Cards, Craft Story, and if you want to see your card being made, if you go to my YouTube channel and look for hashtag, and this is 153, and it's on the back of the card from, so we can go see if it's made, how it's been made, which is really cool. So I'm just cutting the sentiments and sub-sentiments down, and this is a little trick. If you want to get it even tighter to your font, if you tape a piece of straight edge card to the straight edge, you've got better control of it, so you can cut it as close as you like. I can't remember I saw that tip, but it really is useful. I use it all the time as well. You know, especially if you want your sentiments to be quite tight with not a lot of edging around them. I could have used a die to do it, but I've got my little guillotine there, so I just decided to use it that way anyway. I've decided as well to do the gilding around the edges of all the sentiments. So I've done exactly the same process as I did around the card, but instead of using the gilding gum, I've just used the glue all the way through it. I haven't shown you all of that, but it's exactly the same process. This is where I've decided I didn't know where I wanted to put the collar, and I'm just having a fiddle about to find out what I'm going to do. So what I decided to do was attach it to the top of the sub-sentiment. So I've just put a little bit of tape on the back there, and it says the main man with the M-A-N-E as for the lion's mane. Put a little bit more glue on, and then I've just put some more gilding flakes on, just so it's, you know, blended in a little bit better. Using my little pokey tool, push to add the bits, and then let that dry, and that bit's done. And once it's all dried, I burnish it in, and it looks exactly the same as the rest of it, so it is quite flat. So I have put a little bit of card on the left hand side of the sentiment, simply so it's level, as you can see there, and a little bit more on the other side, making sure it sits flat. I'm just going to use my Ohuhu white gel pen just to put some little highlights on his nose, his eyes, that's jacket, just little bits all over. I have to try and calm myself down when I'm putting the highlights on, because I go a little bit highlight crazy. And when I was looking at the card earlier today, I have put some little whisker dots on his under his nose, and just put a little bit more shading on between his eyes, just a very slight shading. So I've foam taped this up, and I pop this down, and I've got these sequins out. All my sequins that I use don't have the holes in them. I don't like them with the holes in, and I got these from scrapbook.com, I think. So I've got gold, silver, bronze and black, so I decided to use the black ones on this. So I'm just placing them on randomly and then sticking them down with the Connect glue, and that's the card finished. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, everybody. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Please like, share, comment. I love reading your comments. Press the notification bell and you'll be informed when I put another video up. And there will be another collaboration on the 1st of November. At 10 AM with myself and Shirley. So thanks for watching, everybody. Bye for now. Take care now. Bye bye.